Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reacting to Marvel Studios' Eternals final trailer. This is a movie that I'm really anticipating. I did a reaction to the first trailer, and yeah, I'm anticipating this because it's directed by Chloe Zhao, and I really feel like she has her own artistic vision behind this, and it's really exciting. It feels new, and I know everyone says that about every new Marvel movie, but this one really does feel like it's uniquely shot. A bunch of natural light shots. I feel like Chloe Zhao is going to keep a very down-to-earth tone for this. No pun intended. I feel like it's going to be a very unique and interesting take, and I feel like Chloe Zhao is going to add her own flair to it. I hope that this is everything that I hope it is. This new trailer excites me because it's 2 minutes and 51 seconds, so that means a lot of new footage, and hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of the characters. Hopefully get to see more dialogue from them, because the last one was pretty quiet. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, so let's just watch it starting now.
Five years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
How long do we have?
7 days.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay.
We're Eternals.
So the Avengers fucked up.
7,000 years ago
That's what they're saying.
to protect humans from the deviants.
Some footage
Why
of
didn't you guys
Icarus.
help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were
Some Black
instructed not
Knight.
to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Celestials.
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
Jesus, this movie looks beautiful. Holy crap.
You can't protect. Any of them.
So we get to see a lot of Icarus.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. I mean, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
That's great. Oh, dude. Yeah, man. I am excited for this, man. So Brian Tyree Henry, obviously, he's gonna kill this as fast as. He's good in everything he's done. Man, but most of all, so we get to see the Deviants are playing a huge part in this movie. It looks like the Eternals were sent down to only intervene if the Deviants are involved, which is a really weird rule, probably set by the Celestials. Don't know why, and it feels sort of like Loki, how everyone is following orders, but they don't really know why. There's this vague veil over everything where they're like, well, we just do what we're told because that's just how it's always been. No one really questioning the authority. So I feel like this is going to go in that direction. I don't know if they are going to have someone within the Eternals be the evil guy. So Barry Keoghan in this feels like he's going to play a more sinister role, or at least that's what I thought from the first trailer, just because that guy's always given me the creeps. Not the actor, but the characters that he plays. So I felt that they were going to cast him for that. And maybe he is pulling the strings under the scenes or whatever, or behind the scenes. So who knows? But it feels like they are veering towards what the Deviants are. And maybe we'll come to some understanding within the movie that the deviants aren't what we suppose they are. Or maybe there's a purpose behind them. Maybe they're here on Earth as balance or something like that. Some justification behind those characters. So this guy, I think they refer to him as Kro. So Kro seems to be the villain. I'm not familiar with the Eternals comics. I'm actually not familiar with a lot of the celestial and intergalactic characters from the Marvel Universe. I'm more informed on the grounded characters, so I'm basic, okay? Sorry. But this is what makes this movie so much more intriguing for me, because I like to discover new characters. But I will say, I'm not loving the CG on this character. I mean, what's the best you can do? I'm getting like Steppenwolf vibes from him, just from the design overall. It seems kind of generic. But who knows? Maybe it'll change, maybe it'll evolve, maybe between now and November, maybe they'll make some changes, but I feel like it's a little bit too late in the game to be making those developments, so I don't know. But not loving this design. So yeah, we get to see a Celestial here. This is kind of like the first time we've actually gotten a good full body view of him, and this looks beautiful. I love it. It looks amazing in terms of bringing those characters to life. Yeah, I think this is the best that we can get, and it looks amazing. It looks like they're literally forming the galaxy or the universe, so that's really cool. But yeah, back to the deviants. So here we get to see Athena fight one of the deviants, or for what I think is a deviant, pretty sure. But yeah, here. So the deviants overall, they just kind of look like metal dogs. I'm not getting like a... I don't know. I'm not getting like a good feeling off of just the designs overall. I'm not saying design has a huge impact on the movie or anything like that, but I'm just saying for creature design, I feel like it's not super creative, but who knows? I'm not holding anything like that against it. These are just nitpicks from the trailer. But overall, their powers, their skill sets, and here we see Kro, I think, holding Athena in a cave. Beowulf, anyone? No? Okay. Kro is giving me like Martian Manhunter vibes a little bit, his head shaped and everything like that. I don't know who this character is, keep in mind, so I'm literally pulling shit out of my ass right now. But yeah, that looks interesting. I want to see how they develop that character. I want to see if he's actually the real villain, or if he's sort of, I guess, a herald for who the real villain is. So that's going to be interesting. Here is another beautiful shot of a Celestial, and let's go back. So here we get this awesome shot of Icarus using his abilities. I can't wait to see all their abilities at display. We do get to see hints of them. We get to see Kingo, played by Kumail Nanjiani. Looks like he can finger blast pretty good. Yeah, don't take that out of context. You know what I mean. And we get to see Phastos here in civilian clothing. We get to see all these characters in civilian clothing. It looks like they are all sort of being recruited back into the foray. It looks like they are, after years and years of being out of service, they are coming back, and it looks like they've all lived somewhat comfortable lives, somewhat blending in. It feels like the story is pointing that maybe they are more on Thanos' side of his agenda rather than the Avengers side of bringing everyone back. I think maybe reducing half the population was probably, best. Thanos was probably right. Maybe that's what they're saying, or they're saying that bringing back half the population again is just the one flick of the domino that is going to set something off huge. It looks like they have about 7 days to solve things. That's a week, not business days, 7 days. Yeah, it looks like they're going to have to figure that shit out, and best of luck to them, and I really want to see how that unfolds. But yeah, back to Phastos and everyone else being in civilian clothing. I am interested to see how they are going to show how them not aging or them not growing old is going to tie into their relationship with humanity. I'm interested to see that. Maybe they won't address it at all, but it's an element that I'm intrigued by. So yeah, and we also get to see more of Salma Hayek, sort of the spiritual leader of the Eternals, kind of giving us the backstory as to what's going on, and who better to deliver it than her. A lot of new footage, a lot of cool shots like this. I feel like Chloe Zhao is going to do some really interesting things. And here we get to see Kit Harington as the Black Knight. Not as a Black Knight yet, but as Dane Whitman. So he won't probably become the Black Knight until the end of the movie, I assume, or he'll join the final battle or whatever, which is pretty typical of these movies. There's some big final battle in the third act, and maybe he'll join by then. but hopefully he will get the sword sometime within the movie, or maybe this is sort of them introducing his character so he gets his own spin-off. Who knows? But that would be interesting. I would love to see Excalibur somewhere down the road, but I'm sure that they have plans for that already. So yeah. So this shot here of them all in their civilian clothing, it's great, and I love Kumail Nanjiani's little delivery, his little hand wave and saying, "Hey, adorable," and this man chiseled like a god, which he is. So there we go. All right, here's Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo finger blasting away. Do not take that out of context. It just looks like their abilities all somewhat look the same. Maybe that's one thing that I would pull from this trailer. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything unique about their abilities that sets them apart besides what they can do. It just looks like they all have kind of the same energy. But it is cool. It is a cool looking way of portraying their powers. And I assume since they all pull from the same power source, maybe that's why they all have similar energies around their abilities. So yeah, but really interested to see how they became who they are, why they were given the abilities that they were given by the Celestials. I am saying a lot of words that are way too big for my vocabulary, so I'm slurring them. So I sorry? I was about to say so I sorry. I apologize. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Yeah, just shots like this in this movie make it look really intriguing. It looks like Chloe Zhao loves shooting things at dusk, right when the sun's about to come down or come up. Yeah, she just loves that lighting that she has in a lot of her movies. So I am really excited for how beautiful this is going to look. But overall, I'm also really excited to see what they do with this story. It looks like they are going to take a very different take from what everyone felt after watching Infinity War or Endgame. And they're going to make us root for characters who were on Thanos' side, seemingly. Who knows? Along with this movie, Shang-Chi isn't out yet, but I will be there opening day. I'm super excited for that movie, and I hope you guys are too. Please go support that movie. Don't let it be eaten up at the box office, just like the Suicide Squad was. I will keep mentioning the Suicide Squad because that is a great movie and you guys need to go see it. But I am as equally excited for this movie as I am Shang-Chi. This just looks super interesting and unique. And I don't know how many times I've said those words, but I will say it again. It looks great. I don't know. I'm just gushing about this. I am really excited. So guys, what did you guys think of this new trailer? Are you guys more excited or less excited about this movie? Are you guys familiar with these characters? If so, please tell me in the comments down below how wrong I got them. Keep in mind, I know nothing about these characters, only the little bits and pieces that I pulled from news and media. So please correct me and let me know that I'm wrong. I want to learn. So yeah, guys, this looks awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and overall. And if you guys are here up to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, not just for the reaction, but the actual commentary afterwards. And I also appreciate you guys if you subscribed, liked, or commented on this video. It really means a lot. And yeah, feel free to do so if you haven't. And that's all I have to say, guys. I will see you in the next video. And as always, guys, I will see you later.